Hi and welcome. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Volkswagen Passat. What we're really going to do is we're kind of going to look at all of them, and I'm going to explain that in a second. But before we get into the build and before we talk about what's new for 2018 and et cetera, I just want to remind you that if you find this content helpful or entertaining, to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay? All right, so what's new for 2018? The Volkswagen Passat gets an updated four-cylinder engine. All right, so that's a big deal. It has more power and it has better fuel economy. There's a new GT trim that debuts, and it features a V6 engine, 19-inch wheels, and a sport-tuned suspension. Base models can now add optional driver aids such as blind spot monitoring and automatic emergency braking. All right, what do I recommend? Well, this is kind of what I'm talking about. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump down the trim levels really fast. And what I recommend is, you can get a nicely equipped Passat in an SE trim right here. You can get a real nice one in an SE trim. It comes with keyless access, with push-button start, power tilt sliding sunroof, blind spot monitor, and you can get the available SE lighting package. Okay, but here's the deal. It's a solid value and everything that a family car really needs, right? But there's other ones to choose from. The thing with these cars is that the SE costs $26,295, right? And when you go to build it, the only option that you're going to be able to really put on it is this option. The rest of the options are really just accessories like floor mats and stuff. So these are the options that are the upgrade over the R line or over the S, right? And so when I do these builds, there's not much to build on an SE. So I think we're going to look at all of the trim levels. So that's what I kind of mean by that. We're going to look at all the trim levels because there's not really much to build on each one. So we're going to go over everything, and that's going to help you learn more about the Volkswagen Passat and decide if this is the right car for you, and if so, which one. All right, so they start off at $22,995. That's the base model. Right? It gets 25 miles to the gallon in the city. Looks like it gets 36 miles to the gallon on the highway. I don't know what its mixed mileage is, but it's going to be pretty healthy. I've driven a Passat, and they're pretty nice, actually. They come in, a handful of colors. We've got, reflex silver metallic, right? This is a V6 SEL Premium is the model that they're showing. Color for display only. May not be available on all trims. Gotcha. Then there's also the deep black pearl. There's the pure white. There's the platinum gray metallic. Fortana red metallic, not bad looking. Tourmaline blue metallic. And then Urano gray. And so, nice colors. Let's take a look at the interior really quick. So, yeah, there's a few different colors for the interior. And obviously not all these colors are going to be available for each trim level either. Right now, I guess they're showing the black. Let's see. What is this? This is the Titan black cloth. The corn silk beige cloth. Moonrock gray cloth. This is the Titan black VTEX leatherette, right? Not real leather, but leatherette. And actually, the Volkswagen does a pretty good job with their leatherette. It's pretty nice. I've seen worse. It's pretty good. Then you've got this Moonrock gray. So they do the same colors, but then they do it in leatherette. The corn silk looks nice because they put this piping. Look at the brown piping there. That looks nice. And look at the wood. That's attractive. What is this? Corn silk beige leather. And it looks like more of the sport seat there, right? Looks like that seat is different. Yeah, and then what do we got here? Ooh, now that is attractive. That's very attractive. The golden oak, Titan black leather. Okay, so that's going to be something that you're going to grab on an SEL. That's definitely going to be something that you're going to grab on an SEL. All right, so that looks really good. Let's move on. So there's a brochure you can download. Here's that whole deal about the newest addition to their family. See the 2-liter engine. Let's learn a little bit about it. Power comes from many forms. So it's got what? It's a turbocharged 2-liter. Performance comes as standard. Practicality makes 174 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque. 2536, we already talked about that. Let's look at what the V6 does. The V6 makes 280 horsepower. I actually just test drove a Volkswagen CC, a 2013, that had this motor in it. and it makes 258 horsepower. It gets a respectable, I'm going to say respectable, 19 city, 28 highway. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. We were at Colors, and we kind of already toured that, so we know a little bit about the engines. Let's see about this driver assistance features. What's up with that? So you've got adaptive cruise control, and what does that do? Helps maintain a preset distance from the car in front of you. When activated, if the car in front of you speeds up or slows down, the sensors can make adjustments, basically. Then you got the blind spot monitor, right? Senses cars, so if you're getting ready to get over, they see if somebody's in your blind spot, right? And you know whether or not you can get over, right? So I won't bother to read all that because you're able to read that while I'm running my mouth. Okay, so lane assist, right? We can see when moving, the available lane departure warning can sense if you start to drift into another lane, and it can help remind you and can even assist you back into your lane. Very cool. You got park assist. Okay, most of us are familiar with these features because a lot of brands, a lot of manufacturers are making these. You've got park pilot. Now, what does that do? This can help alert you as you back out of a driver into a parking spot. Audible signals. Okay, that's cool, right? That helps you get out, right? Parking pilot, right? This one helps you get in. This one helps you get out. Gotcha. Front assist, right? That's your front collision warning system. Then you got rear traffic alert, right? If you're pulling out, you can see if somebody's coming behind you. I see people doing this in parking lots of, you know, the grocery store and stuff like that. Near miss accidents all the time like that. So what a great feature to have. All right, let's take a look at what do we have for safety. They got a 5-star safety rating on the Passat. Good deal. Safety cage, right? We can see a full safety cage, and then intelligent crash response system, right? In the event of a collision that deploys the airbags, this can turn off the fuel pump, unlock the doors, and activate the hazard lights. Very cool. Automatic post-collision braking system. Not every collision brings a car to a stop. That's why our vehicles include an automatic post-collision braking system. It can help bring your car to a stop after a collision, helping reduce the chance of any additional impacts. Pretty cool. You also get a tire pressure monitoring system, and then 7 stability enhancing systems, from electronic brake pressure distribution, which helps maintain appropriate stopping power during a hard braking situation, to electronic stability control, which can adjust engine throttle and apply corrective forces to that's like yaw control, they kind of call that. That's pretty cool. What do we got for design here? Midsize, live midsize to the fullest. Gotcha. R-line exterior. You know, I really like this R-line. The Passat that I drove, not just a few weeks ago, really, was an R-line. What does it get? It gets a sporty front end and rear bumper, 19-inch wheels, performance design cues. It's got the nice 19-inch wheels. It's a really nice car, and it gets that leatherette, but it was so soft that you'd really think that it was leather. Very nice car. LED headlights, available attractive LED headlights with LED daytime running lights, help illuminate your drive as well as highlight your sense of style. Gotcha. Wood and textured aluminum appearance. Interior, very attractive. Look at that little thing right there. That looks, oh no, I thought maybe that was an ST slot, but they have it on the other side. Maybe it's just a visual cue or touch. Rear leg room. There was a lot of rear leg room in that car. Very nice car. Look at this. Hands-free, easy open trunk. He just put his foot under there to open the trunk. Mercedes and BMW are doing that. Guess Volkswagen's getting in on that as well. They got a rear pass-through. Very cool. Yeah, there's the interior, and it's gorgeous. Those seats are really, 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 really nice. Heated front and rear seats. Frameless, auto-dimming rear view mirror. Okay, I'm not sure. Help lessen the glaring lights from those traveling behind you. The available self-dimming rear view mirror handles that garish light by dimming when things get too bright. And then it's got a Climatronic dual zone automatic climate control. Dual zone meaning that it's for the driver and the passenger can have different temperatures. If it's a tri-zone, then it would be the driver, the passenger, and then a general setting for the back where they can adjust their settings as well if it's a tri-zone. So they don't have tri-zone, but that's cool. You're getting a lot. What do we got for performance? More get up and more whoa. All right, gotcha. What do we got here? DSG transmission. Automatic transmissions offer seamless acceleration and fast gear changes, or shift manually in Tiptronic, and even switch into sport mode. It's the best of both worlds. Okay, very cool. Paddle shifters, right? Can't really see them, but they're usually right behind the steering wheel there. Turbocharged technology. Yep, we know the engines are turbocharged. That helps give you that great, strong performance and good fuel economy. And we already covered that whole engine transmission thing, so we already know about that. Let's take a look at the trims. Let's finally round this off with the trims. Now, let's look at the S. And the S comes with automatic headlights. That means that they just automatically turn on at dusk. The car has some sensor somewhere in it that can sense when it's getting dark outside, or if it is dark outside, and turn the lights on. That's basically what that means. It gets 16-inch Carolina alloy wheels, just some basic wheels, and a rear view camera system. Let's view all the specs on this car, because if we view all the specs on this car, then going forward, as we look at the other 5, then we know that it'll be everything that's on the S plus whatever, you understand what I mean? It incrementally goes up. So let's view those specs really quick. So, on the exterior, we've got electromechanical power steering with variable assistance and active return. I'm probably not going to read everything depending on how long everything is, just to kind of keep the video reasonable. All right, we got power operated side mirrors with integrated turn signals. Man, you know what? It's starting off. They're giving us a lot for $22,000. We know we've got that the brand new 2-liter engine, 174 horse, 184 pound-feet of torque. You got power assist front rear brakes, right? That's standard stuff. The suspension with independent McPherson struts, that's standard stuff. 6-speed automatic transmission with Tiptronic and sport mode. Hey, sounds good in their literature, but it's still standard stuff, but it's adequate. I drove the car, it's adequate. Automatic headlights with cornering and leaving home feature. I think that's great. Coming and leaving home feature. Not sure what that does, and we didn't really see it, so we probably won't dig in it, but I think that's pretty cool. And then the 16-inch wheels. So that was the exterior. On the interior, we've got the 3-spoke multifunction steering wheel, height adjustable with telescopic steering wheel or steering column. The multifunction trip computer, 2 remotes with unlock, trunk release, and panic button. You got cloth seats, center front armrest with a storage. You got an 8-way power driver's seat, which tells me that the passenger seat is not power. You've got the lockable glove box. You got Bluetooth technology for audio streaming. Rear view camera. You got 1 USB port. You got a 5-inch touchscreen, MP3, CD player, SD memory card. So maybe it was that SD slot. That's what I thought. You got an aux port there. Available for collision warning. So it's an option, right? That's with the driver assistance package. So that's going to be the option on this car. We'll double check that real quick. This is also available blind spot monitor with that driver assistance package is bundled in that. Looks like it. Safety. We'll kind of just scroll through that really quick. I know you can read as I'm looking over it and talking. You know, we already talked about that tire pressure monitoring system. It's got the child latch things if you've got child seats and stuff like that. Automatic locking features. Doors lock when vehicle reaches 8 miles an hour. Side curtain and head airbag protection. What do we got for technical stuff? It makes that torque at 1500 RPMs. That's going to make the car feel uber sporty. I'm gonna say that without making it complicated. It's got an 18.5 gallon fuel tank. Takes almost 7 quarts of oil. The front shoulder room is pretty good at 56. The rear shoulder room is really good, right? We won't go too far into that. What do we got for accessories, right? Here, and these are the available accessories that you could put on the car. You could get these, the Muddy Buddy trunk liner, right? I'm not going to really go into these. I'm just kind of scrolling because these are going to be the accessories that are going to be available on every trim level. And this is what I'm talking about. On all those lower trim levels, it's literally, here's the deal. On this car, you can see there's a star that says there's an available package, right? And we already read that. And then there's an available lighting package on this car. So the R line gets all of this, right? And let's view the specs really quick on the R line. Does it get the does it get the driver assistance package? Let's take a look, because it gets the 19-inch wheels. Does it get the driver assistance package? That's probably going to be on what, the interior? Was that the interior? Technology. Yeah, it's got the blind spot monitor. It's got a leather wrapped gear shift knob. That the other car did not have leather. It didn't mention leather anywhere, so it probably doesn't have a leather wrapped steering wheel. This one doesn't say leather wrapped steering wheel either, but it does say that it has paddle shifters. It's got that leatherette. It's got the 8-way power seats, right? Still doesn't have anything for the driver's seat. It's got the Bluetooth. It's got the rear view camera. It's got the touch screen. It's got the forward collision warning with the emergency braking and the blind spot monitor and the rear traffic alert. I guess that is the driver assistance package. They just don't call it. So the R line does incrementally get bumped up, and it is another $2,000. So it's an appearance package, and they give you the driver assistance package, and you can update to a better lighting package. All right, that's the deal. Because if we go to build your own on any of these, all the options going to be is if you can get this, and then it's going to show us those accessories, and that's why we're not going to build those like that. That's why we're looking at each one individually. Okay, so this one you can also get the lighting package, and this one is closely optioned to this, but for another $2,000, you're going to get what? Keyless access with push button start, power tilt, sliding sunroof, blind spot monitor. Let's look at the specs real quick. I guess maybe that's the easiest way. So we know that this stuff is all going to be the same on the exterior, because that's the first page. It shows, well, this one gets 17-inch wheels, right? We know that the other one, that the base model got those 16-inch wheels, and we know that the R line we just got done looking at gets those special 19-inch wheels because it's the sportiest looking one. This one says it has available LED lights if you get the SE lighting package, right? That's the one option to get on this car. And I think that any of these cars, at the price points that they are, I think it's silly not to get whatever available option there is to get. You should get the available option because it's usually only one, right? So this car has what? It has the rear traffic alert. It gets a wood and textured aluminum appearance interior trim, right? We already went over the leather wrap knob. It's got the blind spot monitor. So it has the driver assistance package, right? Its only package is the lighting package. Do you want the really cool lighting package? So that's that one, all right? And then down here, once we get to SE technology, these bottom three, it doesn't show any upgraded options to get, right? Notice how these have that little star with available packages you could update to. These at the bottom don't have it. And of course, this is the SEL. This one is the top dog. It gets everything. All right, so, but let's look at the SE technology. This also adds to all the stuff that we've already covered over here. Not really the R-line thing, but everything that's over here, everything that's in the SE. Now we get the SE with technology, which tells me that what? It's going to have what? The lighting package and, of course, the driver assistance package. And what else are they giving you in addition? They're giving you the remote start, the park distance control, and the Discover Media touchscreen navigation. Let's look at the specs really quick. The exterior, the engine's still the same deal. Let's go down here. You're getting a different set of wheels, 18-inch Chattanooga alloy wheels, LED tail lights, halogen fog lights with low-speed corner illuminating feature. That's very cool. LED headlights with LED daytime running lights, automatic headlights with coming, leaving home feature, heated power side mirrors with integrated turn signals. You get the 6-speed automatic transmission with the sport mode, and then the rest of this from here up is the same. So it seems like from about here down is when they start to change in the different models as far as exterior is concerned. With the interior, that's where we're going to learn what options the car has, right? Climatic control, right? The dual zone, adaptive cruise control. It's got a leather wrapped multifunction steering wheel, height adjustable with telescopic steering column, right? Premium color multimedia display for what? The touchscreen or that little center stack down in the instrument cluster is probably what they're talking about. Remote start, illuminated vanity mirrors. That means they have lights. Self-dimming rear view mirror with an on and off switch. Keyless access with push button start. 2 remote key fobs. Interior ambient lighting front and rear. Center front armrests with integrated storage. Right? Volkswagen CarNet app. Bluetooth. Yep. This one gets 2 USB ports, one in the rear as well. Get a bigger touchscreen. Get the Sirius XM radio. for collision warning. So it has all that, and the leather wrap, da 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 da. Good deal. Let's go back real fast. Let's look at the spec on what was that? That's the SE. Let's look at the spec on that SE, because the SE is the one that I said is the best overall value. So let's just double check that real quick. Let's look at the interior. So it does get the Climatronic, adaptive cruise control. It does have the leather wrap steering wheel. Okay, I'm sorry if I missed that. Height adjustable, illuminated vanity mirrors, 2 key fobs, da 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 da. Bluetooth. It does have 2 USB ports. Does have a 6.3 touchscreen. Sirius satellite. Blind spot. It is good. It is good. That's a good value. The SE is a good value. Let's double check that R line, because I'd be lying if I said the R line wasn't my favorite one. Let's look at the R line. But it does not have a leather wrap steering wheel, see? And I've driven one of these Volkswagens that doesn't have the leather wrap steering wheel. Man, that thing is hard as a rock. It really is. And it only has 1 USB port. So it's really a base model. So these two, the S and the R line, are really just base models. But the R line, it's like if you really can only afford the S, but you really want a little bit more, get the R line. Okay? Because really, it's an S with a little bit more on it. But then the SE takes a big jump. The SE takes a big jump, and it's really in line with this technology package. It's pretty close, right? Especially if you go ahead and get yourself the lighting package, all right? And then, so we already looked at the SE. Let's look at the SEL Premium, a sophisticated take on family fun. Now you get leather seats, Fender Premium audio system, and LED headlights, full LED headlights. Let's look at the specs. Hands-free, easy open trunk now, right? Same kind of power steering. Now you got the sunroof. You got the park assist. You got the rain sensing wipers. Same motor. Power assisted brakes. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. The heated mirrors with the turn signals. We know that. We've got that going already. That was available on the SE with the technology package, but not available on the SE, FYI. Automatic headlights coming and leaving. Yeah. LED daytime running lights. Yes. Halogen fog lights with low-speed corner illuminating. What that means is when you're turning a corner, the lights will turn with you, so you can see around the corner. It does help. I've driven Cadillacs like that, and it's really nice. LED taillights. It's got that 18-inch Chattanooga wheels. Let's go over to interior. Right, adaptive cruise control. Of course, it's got the leather wheel. It's got the premium color display. All that's the same as the SE technology. All this looks the same as the SE technology. Leather seating surfaces. That's the new update on this car, is the leather seating surfaces, and that's probably the real big one. It's got the 2 ports. It's got the same screen. It's got the audio system, right? You've got the rear traffic alert. Da 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 da. Great car. That's a lot of car for what? That's a lot of car for $30,000, right? We already went over the colors and all that. We know. Well, that for $32,000 because that was the SEL Premium. Nice car. Now, the SEL Premium with the V6 takes you to $35,000, right? It's going to give you all the same stuff, because did this one, lane departure warning, lane assist, this one didn't have that, did it? This one didn't have that, did it? No, I don't think it did. I don't think it did. It didn't. So the final trick on the SEL Premium, over this one is that it gets the V6 engine, and you get the lane departure warning system with lane assist. I think that's the final trick for this car. And so it's $35,000. It's a lot of car for $35,000. I'm telling you, I drove the R and I thought that thing was awesome. So if you want to go all in for $35,000 on a Passat, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's got the hands-free, easy open trunk. You know, it's going to have all that same stuff we've already gone over, but now it gets the big engine, and now it looks like it gets the DSG automatic transmission. So it gets a different transmission, right? It gets heated power side mirrors now with integrated turn signals with memory and power folding feature. All right, so you get a lot more side mirror. You got the LED, the rest of that same wheels, the Chattanooga wheels, and then on the interior, you got the adaptive cruise control, so that's a big deal. We've already seen these things on some other models, the leather seating surfaces, Da 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 da. The two ports, the Sirius, and then we've seen the fender on the other one. The lane departure warning with the lane assist. That's the other trick to this one with the V6 engine. Nice, nice. And like I said, the final thing is looking at the accessories. And so we can look at any of these trim levels. We can look at any of these trim levels and look at the accessories that they offer, right? These blocks. This helps secure cargo in your trunk. Car cover, some mats. You've got the summer mats. You've got your all-season mats. You got the sport pedals, which I really like. I get the sport pedals. I definitely get the all-season mats. I'd have both set of mats. I'd have the pedals. I'd certainly get the car cover. What is this? A ski sack. I'd skip. This license plate frame, skip. The rear bumper and door cut paint protection film. Yeah, I get that because cars get scratched to all get out. If you're one of those people that just drag stuff across your bumper. Me, I pick this stuff up. I could probably do without it. But if you're one of those people that you scratch all this, get this option right here. It's only $75. Come on. Side window deflectors, no, they're ugly. Helpful, but ugly. Splash guards, I like them. Sunroof wind deflector, I like it. Alarm kit, yes. Heavy duty trunk liner, yes. Rear seat cover, if you have pets and stuff, yes. Oh, there's an upgrade for wheels at $1,800. For me, yes. And maybe that option, I don't know if it's available for every model, but yes, definitely. What are these, the winter wheels? Are these winter wheels? 19-inch tornado wheel? Those look more like they'd be winter wheels. Those are nice. The luggage net, The rear lip spoiler, yes. The Muddy Buddy trunk liner, yes. Okay, and that looks like that's it. So guess what? We just covered the whole Volkswagen Passat lineup, and I think we did a pretty good job. I really do. If you're looking at a Volkswagen Passat, we covered this in detail. Oh, look, this one gets those 19-inch Salvador alloy wheels. Look, we were just looking at the accessories. I was just looking at the R line, and there's those. Oh, no, those are Luxor. I'm sorry, I thought it said Salvador. Okay, so gotcha, distinctive. So these are upgrade. I really like these wheels, but I'm a wheel person. I'm a car guy. If you could spend the extra money, get these wheels because most people won't, and that'll really set your car apart. All right, so that's it. Thanks for joining me. I'm really curious what model that you like because they're all pretty good. They're giving you a lot of car for the money. If you care to respond, let me know in the comments below. Okay? Thank you.